What's going on, everyone? CJ back here with another episode of the Madden 23 Cupcake Relocation Franchise. Coming off our first loss of the season as we fell to the New York Giants 35-28. I will say this though, it's nice to have a loss that you can still feel good about. At least we're not getting blown out like we were in the first season, and even some games last season where teams were putting up 40-something points and we were only scoring like 17 or 21 or something like that. Even though that was a loss, that was actually a really fun game. If you haven't watched week 3 against the New York Giants, the previous video I uploaded, go back and watch that. Spoiler alert, you know we lost, but it was a back and forth game. It was a shootout and it was fun. So in honor of taking on my favorite team in the entire NFL this week, the Green Bay Packers, I thought it was only right to dust off my Clinton Dix jersey, number 21, not number 12, and coincidentally, Clinton Dix plays for our team, the Armadillos, so I felt it was right to honor him by wearing his original team's jersey today, the Green Bay Packers. Hopefully it will give us a little bit of luck. I don't know. I can tell you guys this much though, this is going to be the first time in my life that I ever rooted against the Green Bay Packers, and we are going to Titletown, Lambeau Field, to play them. So let's hop in to the weekly strategy here. I was peeping out their roster, and they do have Aaron Rodgers, which is unfortunate. We just played the New York Jets 2 episodes ago, or 3 episodes ago, and I was talking about how I was thankful that the New York Jets didn't have Aaron Rodgers, that they still had Zach Wilson. I guess the Madden gods were listening to me, because now we have to play that bad man Aaron Rodgers. And looking at the Packers offense, they're top 5 in 3 different things, and the other 2 things they're number 6 in. So they got a very good offense, and that all starts with Aaron Rodgers, yes. And I think that we're gonna go defend the short pass. There's a reason why I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna continue. Let's do half pads, but do our starters, because in order to beat this apparently high-powered Green Bay Packers team, we're probably gonna need to get all the XP we can. Oh, and look, their defense is also good as well. They're middle of the pack as far as defending the pass, so I think that we will make throw it deep our focus. They do have Jair Alexander, though, so gonna have to be mindful of that. But everything else, I mean, this is a good all-around team. So the Giants we played last week, they were a good team. The Packers we're playing this week, they're a good team. So this is going to be, you know, first 2 games, Armadillos looked great. But this is going to be the first real true test to see, is this team for real? Are we contenders or are we pretenders? I think that we're contenders, but contenders get W's, and we're going to have to get one of those today. Hopefully our team is healthy, because I don't think that we can really afford to lose anybody. We're going to need to be fully manned. We're going to need to be focused. We're going to need to be healthy. We're going to need to not have fatigue. And as I say that, Ronnie Stanley, now 2nd time this season, he's injured. So I got a little bit of aggressive, and I stayed on the half pads, but I made it starters. Maybe half pad split is just the way to go. So that's unfortunate. Ronnie Stanley is our best offensive lineman, and he's going to be absent today. Taking a look at the Packers, Rodgers, they do have Aaron Rodgers, who is still playing in this game. The now 20-year pro, he is down to superstar. They got Aaron Jones still in the backfield, no more A.J. Dillon. C.J. Ham is their fullback. Wide receiver, we got the 2 rookies in real life this past season, Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson. I'm kind of surprised that Doubs has progressed further than Christian Watson, but he has. Amari Rodgers, who got cut in real life because he couldn't hold on to the pigskin. He's still here. Tight ends, they got Big Bob Tunyon, who is obviously they moved on from him in real life, but he is still here. David Bakhtiari is here, one of the best tackles in the league, in my opinion, even though he can't really seem to ever stay healthy. Matt Feeler is the left guard. They got Josh Myers, the Ohio State Buckeye, 4-year pro now. Henry Chambers, who is a rookie. I remember looking at him in the draft class. He's a rookie out of Ole Miss, and he appears to be a pretty good lineman. Elton Jenkins, the 6-year pro from Mississippi State, also a very good tackle. So Packers offensive line pretty good, gonna give Aaron Rodgers a lot of time to maybe pick us apart. Defensively, they got Jabari Zaninga as their left end, and they got Devontae Wyatt as their right end, so nothing really too crazy. Kenny Clark, though, he is the anchor of this defensive line. Very good player, and he is an X factor, the UCLA Bruin himself. They got Anthony Jennings as their left linebacker, Devondre Campbell, who can rack up a ton of tackles, and Quay Walker, so really good middle linebackers. Andrew Van Ginkel is here, so back at home in Wisconsin. And then here's where things get tricky. Jair Alexander, very good corner, one of the best in the league, in my opinion. And Rasul Douglas, who really had his coming out party last year in real life, and he's a great corner. Eric Stokes was a rookie. He's still on this team. So their corners are pretty good. Did not throw any interceptions in the first game of the season, but we have thrown them in back-to-back games, and we might throw a couple today. Justin Hatchett, the rookie, is here at free safety. Still got Adrian Amos, the Nittany Lion, at strong safety. Chris, just gonna call him Chris, is their kicker, and then Michael Pilardi is their punter. More trade offers for Jed Wills. What, is he on the trade block or something? I don't know. We seem to be wanting to get rid of him, and I don't really know why. We'll take one more look. Kenny Hannon, that's interesting. He is the guy that was drafted in the same draft class as Jalen Burnett, defensive tackle, just like Jalen Burnett, same face, same number, and he was superstar. So I might actually check and see if he's still superstar. That one kind of intrigues me, but I don't really want to move on from Jed Wills. Foye Oluokun, I think this is about the same offers that we got last season, but I do want to check on Kenny Hannon. If he is still superstar development, then maybe I would consider it. He's not, though. He has regressed back down to star. I think he was superstar. Was he superstar? Did he lose a dev trait? Yeah, okay. So he did regress in the offseason. Why, I don't know. But since he's not superstar, nope, I'm good. We'll go ahead and hang on to Jed Wills. And I just realized something. As I'm sitting here rocking the Ha Clinton Dix jersey for the Green Bay Packers, it just dawned on me. Ha Clinton Dix don't play for the Packers. So you know what I think I'm about to do? It's Austin Armadillo's color time. And guess what? I got my Dominique Wilkins jersey. Still number 21, like Ha Clinton Dix. Come on, guys. We got to rock the team colors today. We can't have none of this green and yellow Green Bay Packers garbage on. We got a job to do. It is Austin Armadillos all day, baby. We are going down to Lambeau Field, so without further ado, let's get down to Titletown and get ready for the game. Tyler Bass going to kick this thing off, and we are going to get to see the Austin Armadillos defense first here. Man, I love these away team jerseys so much. Madden 24, I heard there's a bunch of new relocation teams, so I think that when that game drops, I might actually do a video just showcasing all those teams. I know there's a ton of people who like to create their team, or, you know, can't really create your team, but relocate it, so hopefully there's some good ones. I haven't had a chance to see any videos or any leaks about that yet, so I don't know. We'll see what Madden 24 has in store. But we're on Madden 23 right now. Aaron Rodgers coming out of the I form. To start this, he has C.J. Ham and Aaron Jones behind him. And, oh, look at I think that was Javon Hargrave. It was. Javon Hargrave getting early penetration, dropping Aaron Jones for a loss of 2. Hey, anytime Aaron Rodgers wants to give it to Aaron Jones, I am okay with that, because we know how Aaron Rodgers can just pick us apart when he has time back there. So how about a little dime blitz? Maybe we can get A-Rod rattled a bit. I think that's going to be one of the only ways that we're going to be able to stop him. And there's a big sack there by none other than Jason Verrett. I think they're going to actually give half of a sack credit to Robert Quinn as well. Jason Verrett played so good for us last year. He was a Pro Bowl type of corner. Hasn't really seen the field too often so far this season because we got a bunch of new good defenders, but he just made his presence felt on that one. That is what I like to see starting off this game here. Packers now in a 3rd and forever, so you gotta figure this Armadillos defense should be able to get him off the field, and that's a pick. Who was that? Perfect timing. That was Greedy Williams, I want to say, as that's not a good sign. Marcus Davenport going down, holding his right wrist, it looks like, but I think that was Greedy Williams, and if that is, Greedy that should be his 3rd interception, I want to say. Let's look at the replay again, because if that's Greedy, man, oh man, he was greedy. Bruh. Because he had his hand in the cookie jar there, and it proved to be a very good play for, yes, it is Greedy Williams. Look at that. Man, oh man, what a huge pickup. Former Cleveland Brown. Wow. I'm shocked. So Aaron Rodgers, not really known for chucking too many INTs, only has one on this season, but that was a big one right there. Let's start by giving this thing to Mr. Fitzpatrick. Nice juke there. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with the pickup of 9 any day of the week. And Dom Fitzpatrick having a great season. He is tied for the league leader. That's a tough one to say. The league leader in rushing touchdowns, but that is not good. Marcus Davenport has a broken finger, and he's not going to be able to return to this game. So Jalen Burnett going to slide over, take his spot, and probably Danny Shelton will be the defensive tackle number 2 in our 4-3 scheme. Let's give it to Dom again. Big hole there in the middle. It was clogged up there. Kenny Clark and company were there to tackle us, but most importantly, it was a pickup and a chain mover. Devontae Wyatt looks like was the one who initially stopped us. So 1st and 10 here. We are almost in the red zone. Let's drop back in the single back. There's big time Bruce. Break a tackle, Bruce. Shake somebody. Big time Bruce. Damon Sanders' favorite target, but T. Higgins may be also in contention for that spot, as he had last week 7 receptions for 122 yards. But Bruce Joyner is old reliable, and he came up very good on that one. So now we're on the 6-yard line. Let's just slow things down here, not do anything crazy. We'll give the ball to the old Dom train. Maybe he can continue his tear with rushing touchdowns by getting another one here. That would be great, but nope. Jair Alexander, number 23, there to get the stop. 2nd and goal here. Ball on the 4-yard line. Got to find a way to pick this up. I don't see anybody. Damon Sanders. Oh, don't fumble it. Oh, my God. I tried to step up in the pocket, and luckily Sanders held on to that. I would have been heated if he would have fumbled that. All right, if this ain't inside zone to Dom Fitzpatrick, I don't know what is. Let's go ahead and double team the defensive tackle there, Devontae Wyatt, because that's where Dom's gonna run, and there you go. Austin Armadillos draw first blood. How about on the first drive, sacking Aaron Rodgers and intercepting Aaron Rodgers? You don't see that too often. Last season was a little rough for Aaron in real life, but man, oh man, that is quite possibly the best way that we could have started this out, and we get the ball after halftime, so it's important to remember that. Aaron Rodgers looking to redeem himself, totally redeem himself after that miscue on the last drive, and if anybody can redeem themselves, we know it is Aaron Rodgers, but hopefully this Armadillos defense, now minus Marcus Davenport, can make that happen. That would be very, very good indeed, and that's a nice toss there to Romeo Doubs. Romeo catches it right there in the middle of the field and picks up 8. 2nd and 2. We'll come out in the Tampa defense here and guess pass, because it probably will be a pass, and it will be a pass. And Amari Rodgers looks like he fumbled it, but I guess he was already going out of bounds. Amari Rodgers got cut. Man, it was crazy. It was a game last season. I forget who the Packers were playing. He fumbled a kick return. He was out of Titletown the very next week. They're not playing around with that. Look, he did lose it there, but again, he was already out of bounds. I'm sending pressure hot and heavy here. Alan Schmidt. Hopefully he can Schmidt on Aaron Jones here in the backfield. No, actually nobody can.
Hopefully he can Schmidt on Aaron Jones here.
Grant Delpit finally able to stop Jones, but Jones did find the edge. Quincy Roche now in the ballgame, as well as Derek Rivers. So some players that don't usually see the field. This is going to be a run. You know it's going to be a run. And Aaron Jones has a big hole, putting on the fancy footwork, and Greedy Williams stopped him. But now Aaron Jones starting to get it together. So do we have to shift our defensive focus after halftime to the run? I don't know. I mean, Aaron Jones is a great player. You know, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. Really, you know, the cornerstone, probably going to be the cornerstone of the Packers offense now that Aaron Rodgers is not there. But 1st and 10, we'll see if Rodgers goes back to Jones or through the air. He is sending a man in motion, but it is gonna be a give to Jones. But that time we had somebody right there, Akeem Davis Gaither, and now Denzel Perryman goes down. So we're losing defenders now, left and right. Hopefully Perryman can come back, because we are gonna need him. See what Rodgers does here. We'll pinch the line. He does have a trips wide receiver set to his left, and it is gonna be a pass. So gotta watch these receivers, and oh my gosh, that was almost intercepted by Greedy Williams again. All right, now very big 3rd down. Holding the Packers to a field goal here would be a W indeed. Let's see if we can make that happen, shall we? Robert Tonyan open in the middle of the field, and It's going to be close. Christian Watson picks it up. Denzel Perryman not going to return here. So, man, we really can't afford to lose any defenders because we're playing one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history, but it's got to be next man up mentality, I guess. Rodgers stepping up, and Alan Schmidt was right there. I saw that one. I knew that was going to be a quick little check down to Jones, and of course it was. Let's send pressure and then audible out of it. Madden's kind of weird like that. Sometimes I feel like you can trick the AI, so to speak. Don't know how true that is, but I like to tell myself that. And thought it was going to be a draw play there to Jones at first. It's not. It's going to be a pass and a completion to Amari Rodgers. Now the Packers should kick a field goal. If they don't, I would be shocked. And I think that that's a huge W. You know, we had a great opening defensive drive, answered by punching it into the end zone. Defense, bend but don't break on that one. They allowed a lot of yards, but at the end of the day, Chris, the kicker, which is what we're going to call him, boots it through, and we hold the Packers to 3. So, okay, let's go back to Dom Fitzpatrick here out of the I formation, see if he can get a nice blocker. He does not, but he does fight forward, and that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Good start by the Dillos. I like that. I like the way that we, came out. We get the ball back after halftime, so that opening drive turnover by Rodgers, that was really huge. And as long as we play smart, cough, cough, CJ, if I don't do anything dumb here, which I have been known to do. Now, is this a case of possibly a Moss situation from T. Higgins? I don't know. We'll see. I think it actually might be. And there's T. Yes, T. Higgins. Thank you. Oh, man, we see that so often. What a huge pickup T. Higgins was. T. Higgins might be our best player. I don't know, but that's about the 3rd time now that we've just high-pointed it up to him. That was a wobbler, too, might I add. But T. Higgins is like 6'4". I mean, Rasul Douglas is not going to stand a chance on that one. If you got him in one-on-one coverage, you are going to lose. Right back on the heels of the red zone. I love to see it. We're going to come out I form here. Sanders is dropping back. I see John Mechie getting open. Mechie has the speed, trying to outrun Rasul Douglas. He kind of does. He gets the edge a little bit, so I am not too upset with that. We picked up 8 yards, so that's good. Now we're on the 16-yard line, 2nd and 2. Let's send. Is this another one-on-one for T? Man, oh man, I don't know. Should I audible this? I think that I'm not. We're just going to stay with what we called. I thought I could get a one-on-one with T. Higgins, but it's okay. Don't need to do anything crazy. Just got to play smart. Yep, 2nd and 2. I wish it was 2nd and 2. 2nd and 12 now. We'll come out tight shotgun. Maybe get Joyner or somebody on some drags. Oh, it is Joyner. Joyner, yes, first touchdown of the season, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Big time Bruce. Love when he finds pay dirt. Doesn't seem to do it too often. He's trying to do the Lambeau leap, and the Packers fans ain't having it. Can't say I blame him, but yes, that is just the drive that we needed. So Tyler Bass, let's see if we can boot this through. I cannot see my kicking meter, which is kind of scary, but perfectly timed kick. We're going to go up 14-3 here in Lambeau. Rodgers going to start this thing in the tight single back formation here. So let's go ahead and pinch the line. I think it's going to be a run to Jones. It is, and Akeem Davis-Gaither got the initial tackle there. I think Alan Schmidt cleaned that up. So a pickup of 3, which I will take. That is A-okay with me. Let's actually switch to man. I like the way that sounds. And Rodgers got Aaron Jones to his right, so could still be a run, although it's not going to be. And what? Don't know what that was. Greedy Williams, I thought for a second there that he actually intercepted it. It almost felt like it bounced off of Greedy's hand. I don't know. Great catch by Christian Watson nonetheless. About 6.5 to go till halftime. Rodgers going to go back in this tight single back formation. That's going to be a run. I saw it. And yes, we were able to stop Aaron Jones. That was Christian Harris now getting some more playing time because Denzel Perryman is not going to return to this game. That was the single back wham, which is so easy to read. As soon as you see that tight end shift, you know what's coming. Now Rodgers coming out shotgun with 3 wide receivers, so got to be careful here. He could pick us apart, and oh my God, Christian Watson was so open, but he dropped it. Thank you, Madden gods. Little nickel blitz to get some pressure here in the face of Rodgers. Big third down. Would love to get them off of the field. That would just give us virtually all the momentum. But nope, it's Robert Tonyan. Rodgers touch past that over the head of our corner. And that was a good completion. I think I like that first drive a little bit better, man. Where's the Aaron Rodgers that we saw on that first drive? Getting sacked and throwing an interception. I don't know, but it's the middle of the field. We got to watch the middle of the field. Mari Rodgers picks it up. We need to, I feel like, always probably user somebody in the middle of the field. That was our, of course, Achilles heel in the first season. Teams always converted on us there. It's going to be a give to Jones. And, oh, my God, Anthony Barr just got a absolute facial. Only thing missing is the Manny Petty, as Aaron Jones just left his face print in the helmet of Anthony Barr. Packers putting together a good drive here, so they're on the 6-yard line, 3.5 to go until halftime. Rodgers is dropping back. He has some pressure. Do not let Rodgers run that in. I swear to God. Oh my God. Justin Herbert did that to us last week, and now it looks like Aaron Rodgers has a football stuck through his hand. So that's unfortunate, not gonna lie, but we're still up on the scoreboard. That's a plus. There's 3.5 minutes to go until halftime. We do get the ball back after halftime. I gotta tell you, when I was a kid, my mom tried to teach me the best manners when we were out in public. I did not practice those because every restaurant I went to, I double dipped. I double dipped, baby. And I am gonna try to carry those childhood qualities with me in this game because I am looking to double dip right here, right now. Got to make sure too, in addition to scoring, obviously, we want to try to drain some of this clock, and just in case something bad happens, we don't, oh, Dom's still on his feet there. Yeah, just in case something bad happens, we don't want to leave the Packers with a lot of time. So yes, scoring is going to be the primary focus and game plan here, but also just got to make sure that we kill this clock, and we'll just let this go into the 2-minute warning. You know what? We got to audible this to an inside zone, guys. Wow. Look at that big hole there in the middle of the field. I mean, if rookie Khalid Kramer can't pick this up, I don't even know what's going on with life. He almost didn't, but Khalid Kramer, he has some pretty good moves too, I will say. I've had him in here in a couple formation subs, and he's played pretty good, does have a touchdown already. Why not go back to Khalid on the screen? I like where we're at on the field here. I still want to kill some of this clock. So why not try Khalid Kramer on a screen pass? That might work. And yes, okay. Khalid, can you shake somebody? Try to. Don't fumble the ball, though, because you can go on the practice squad if you do that. 2nd and inches. We're going to come out gun, but it's going to be a draw to Fitzpatrick. Fitz is going to get it. Fitz has space. Fitz making people miss. Still not going to call a timeout because we are in the driver's seat right here, my friends. I like where we're at on the field here. Let's use Khalid Kramer as an extra blocker. Might have McCole Hardman or Bruce Joyner possibly. It's McCole. It's McCole. He's so open. Please don't fumble it. I will cry. He didn't fumble it. I will not be crying today. All right, here we are, guys. Just got to be smart here. 11 yards until the promised land. Let's just not do anything dumb, which we could. Please throw that away. Are they going to give me a... Are they going to give me a grounding for that? They are going to give me a grounding for that. I swear I was out of the pocket, man. Intentional grounding calls can be quite suspect in this game. I got to be honest with you. That one was a little sketchy. Not even going to go back to the replay and check it out, though, because doesn't matter. I'll just get upset if I do that. So that makes our job a lot more difficult. 2nd and 26 now. We got to score. Got to score before halftime, and I don't know if we're going to score. 3rd and 38. What happened? What just happened? We were on the 11-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 38, and we might have just put ourselves out of scoring range. God, we at least got to come away with a field goal here, man. Come on. Don't do me like that, Madden, please. And we have somebody. There's big-time Bruce. Don't even care. Did he get out of bounds, or do I need to call a timeout? I think he was pushed out of bounds, but whatever. I'm going to call a timeout anyways. Still have a chance to double dip and go up by 7 going into the locker room. I guess I will be okay with that. So come on, Tyler Bass. Please boot this through. Should be a perfect kick. All things considered, I guess that is still a good result. 17-10 heading into the locker room. Not going to complain about being up 7, especially when you're going against Aaron Rodgers in this high-powered offense. Feel like it could be a lot more. That last drive was very infuriating, to say the least. At least we still did come away with 3. And, you know, our defense played very good on that opening drive, but the Packers got it together. They regrouped, and they have been playing pretty good on all of their following drives. So let's keep the game plan as throw it deep. Damon Sanders has done that very efficiently. And as far as our defense, I think that we're going to, I want to do defend the medium pass, but yeah, that's what it's going to be. Defend the medium pass. That is where Rodgers has been most efficient. Kenny Clark now in the zone. He does have a big X under his body, which is never good. We're coming out single back. Let's see if we can pick this up. Joyner open in the middle of the field, and he dropped it. Wow. Come on, Bruce. Come on, Bruce. We know that you are better than that, my friend. 2nd and 10 here. We're going to come out trips to the left in the shotgun formation. Got a, McCole Hardman open. Catch that. Catch that. Yes. Very good. McCole Hardman, such a great player on this team. Over 1,000-yard rusher, over 1,000-yard receiver last season, and he's kind of picking up where he left off, I would say. Damon Sanders now 10 for 11, or maybe 11 for 12. I didn't quite see it. 1st and 10 here. We are just past midfield. Going to come out single back. See if we can keep this good drive going. There's John Mechie open. John Mechie now getting more and more involved in this offense, which I'm not mad at. John Mechie, a very good player indeed. 3rd and 5 here. T. Higgins getting pressed on the left side there, and depending on what that safety does. Oh, he's open. He's open. Get it. I swear to God that was a touch pass, man. I swear to God that was a touch pass, but it was a bullet pass. I mean, that, I thought I tapped square ever so gently. Look at T. He beats his man right there. Boom. I saw it. I tried to touch pass it, and I guess I bullet passed it, and Rasul Douglas recovered. Now they want us to kick a 59-yarder. This is going to be tough. So I need to silence myself right now to make sure that we can make this. Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Could be a good kick from Bass, and just missed it. No. Oh my God, it's that wind in Titletown. So close. Missed it by a short and curly.
Okay.
And now we got to make sure the Packers don't score. That was depressing. I am depressed. I don't like to be depressed. This is going to be a run. It's a crazy run. Romeo Doubs gets it, and you got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. 32 yards. On the end around, someone threw a great block there on him. I think that was Josh Myers, the Ohio State Buckeye. It was number 71. We'll come out Tampa. We'll shade inside as well, because Rodgers has been getting us in the middle of the field. But luckily, Anthony Barr was there to chase Aaron Jones down. And now we got ourselves a chance to hold the Packers to another field goal. Could be a very good W if we can do that. I think that we can, but we just got to make sure that we don't get burned, which we are going to get burned. It's going to be Robert Tonyan, and he just did a very good route there, shook somebody, caught it on the middle of the field. Packers probably, unfortunately, going to tie this thing up. They're coming out goal line, so you know I'm going to 60 out jacks blitz, my best friend in these goal line situations, because when they fullback dive like that to C.J. Ham, Christian Harris or somebody is usually always there to get him in the backfield. Anytime I see, and they're coming out goal line again. So it is 60 out jacks time. Hopefully it's just another fullback dive or something like that. They want to do that 3 straight times. I am A-okay with that, which it won't be a fullback dive, but it's Christian Harris again. And now we got a chance to, again, hopefully hold the Packers to 3. Big 3rd down now. Big 3rd down. This is where Aaron Rodgers usually likes to pick teams apart in this red zone. But will he? He will, because Keegan McGriff, I pressed jump, and he just decided that he wasn't going to listen to me. And Aaron Jones now ties this thing up pending the extra point from Chris. All right, we got ourselves a very interesting one now, my friends. Let's see what this drive yields here. I think it's going to yield a T. Higgins catch. Yes, okay, very good. T. Higgins very good at holding on to that ball. He picks up 7 and makes the job a little easier for Dom Fitzpatrick, who we're going to bring in. Let's go ahead and double team Kenny Clark. Yes, that is a very good choice, I think, in my opinion. Dom should be able to pick this up. He gets a nice block, and he still fights forward. Dom now at the half-century mark and also has found pay dirt once, so you always like to see that, of course. 1st and 10, we're on the 41-yard line. This could be a Moss opportunity for T. Higgins. I think that it is going to be. Let's actually put Dom Fitzpatrick on a wheel. Maybe we can lead that safety a little bit, and let's throw it up to T. Can he get it? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is what T. Higgins does. If I see even the slightest chance that it's going to be man coverage with T. Higgins, I am high pointing that puppy, and I'm throwing it up, and I am just going to let T. Higgins eat. He told me before this game he was hungry. He skipped breakfast. He skipped lunch, and I'm just going to let him eat every single time. Try outside zone to Fitz here if he can get a good... Oh, he got no blockers. I was going to say if he could get a good blocker, could have some space, and now that actually pushes him below the half-century mark, so you don't like to see that. And 2nd and 11. Okay, we're in field goal range. I like that. Let's streak joiner. I think that's a good one. Could have Mechie or Higgins on the slant. It's a bad pass. Oh my God! The second I threw that, man, I had to freeform that thing because I got very scared because I thought that was going to be a pick. Really, really, really would love to pick this up. Field goal's okay, but I feel like Green Bay's starting to figure it out. Melvin McLeod. Okay, Melvin McLeod, the rookie from Texas A&M. 4th and 1. Let's see what Mike Tomlin says. Mike Tomlin says field goal. I say nay. I say that we have to find the end zone. I say that we only got 1 yard to go. I say that we can trust Dom Fitzpatrick. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try. This could be the worst decision of my life. Let's see if it is. And it's not. It's a good decision. Yes. T. Higgins goes down. No. He is holding his left wrist. Not good to see. Hopefully, T can shake it off and get back. But that was clutch because we keep this drive alive and a chance to still find the end zone. Man, you hate to see T go down like that. He has just played so great for us. 1st and 10 here. We'll come out single back and see what we got. We got somebody wide open there. It was Ronnie Ellerby, but it was good defense and it was batted away at the last second. T. Higgins will not come back for the game, so he is out as well. We are losing a lot of players in this game, I gotta say. I don't like it. I'm not happy about that. We're losing key guys. Ronnie Stanley out. T. Higgins out. Marcus Davenport out. Man, next man up, I guess. So 3rd and 11. Let's go pick this up, guys. Shall we? There's John Mechie, actually, and he's not going to pick it up. We're going to have to kick a field goal. We're going to let it tick down to the 4th quarter. All right, well, another good one, I guess. I mean, we are vastly outpassing the Packers, so kind of similar to last week against the Giants. Now we got to kick a field goal as much as I don't like to. So let me hush up here because I can't even see my dang kicking meter. Hopefully I don't miss this. Should be good. I think with Tyler Batts it is. And I know you guys saw the intense laser focus there. Man, oh man. Okay, so we go up. Not ever going to be mad at that, but we only go up by 3, and other than that first drive where we got that sack and that pick, we really haven't been able to stop Matt LaFleur and these Green Bay Packers. So going to need all hands on deck, next man up. We're down players now. Just got to rally the troops and find a way to get these Packers off the field. And I think the best way to do that maybe is a nickel blitz. So let's see if we can maybe get somebody back there to rattle Aaron Rodgers. No, because Amari Rodgers is apparently the second coming of Michael Thomas with his route running ability. 2nd and 8 now. Rodgers coming out in the weak formation, so could be a run to old Jonesy there, which it will. But oh my God, Quincy Roche just with the huge hit there. Jones looking like he doesn't even know where he's at after that one. Might want to put him in concussion protocol. Where's that blue tent on the sideline? Because that was a ginormous hit. Okay, 3rd down. I mean, the Packers have been able to get us on these third downs. Yes, they have. I think that if we're going to want to pick this up, we're going to have to guess pass, because I'm sure it's going to be a pass. And just hopefully, man, Keegan McGriff was right there. He was in position to make a play, but Christian Watson comes down with it. No freaking bueno. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this at all. I just know how this drive is going to end. I can see it. I can see the future. This is going to be a run, though. Most definitely will be a run, and it's sniffed out and shut down. We got somebody there, number 95, Derek Rivers. Okay, but they say Akeem Davis-Gaither was there to get him first, and that is a good result. I mean, do we go man? I feel like zone's really not working for us. I feel like Rodgers is just finding Christian Watson and friends every time, but that time not going to have to worry about Christian Watson. And Jones fumbled it. No way. No way. He fumbled it. Anthony Barr, just go down, man. Oh my gosh, if that stands. Aaron Jones just coughed it up. Get this man some Robitussin, because he just coughed it up. And if this, I think it was clean. I mean, that ball, I saw that ball come out right away. Somebody else is going out to the locker room there. That is not good to see. And it is clean. Not even going to be a booth review. So that is just the opportunity that we needed. But now we're going to have to capitalize on it. So let's ID up Andrew Van Ginkel, because we're going to try to get to the outside on this. And Dom has some good blocks. Oh, just needed McCole Hardman to hold. And now Bruce Joyner is gone. Why do we keep losing people? Oh my God, we're going to lose our whole freaking team at this rate and all of our key guys. Can we just hold on for 5.5 more minutes? 5.5 more minutes is all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking us to hold on for 5.5 more minutes, because at this rate, we're not going to have a team anymore if we keep losing our players like this. So 1st and 10, let's go ahead and send Melvin McLeod in motion. We're just going to try to ride Fitz for as long as we can. Quay Walker is going to be the mic here. Could have a hole if we get a good blocker, which we do. And Dom fighting forward again. Okay, he's now at 71. Robert Quinn is going to come back, so that is good. Yippee! We are just going to ride Dom Fitzpatrick, hop on the Fitz train for as long as we possibly can, because we are losing everybody. And now Dom is actually starting to turn the Jets on. 19 rushes, 78 yards, with these last couple of carries have all been big chunk plays from him. We got rookie Aries Hendricks in as a tight end now, just because we can't seem to keep players healthy. So this is going to be an outside zone again to Fitzpatrick. Let's ID up Andrew Van Ginkel. Try to get a block. We do get one. Can you shake Jair? No. Jair Alexander, a very good corner. Underrated tackler, too. And now Bruce Joyner is gone. So I am just absolutely petrified to see what these injuries are going to look like at the end of the game here. Hopefully some players, it's just minor injuries and, they're out for this game, but then they're able to come back. I sure hope so, because we got some key guys that are no longer on the field in crunch time. So 2nd and 7 here. Let's go ahead and try to just throw it up to McCole. Can McCole catch it? Can McCole catch it? McCole does catch it. Yes, in the absence of T. Higgins, our number 2 wide receiver steps up, and that could have just saved our game. We high-pointed it up to him. Another wobbler there by Damon Sanders, but Rasul Douglas kind of getting cooked on these high points. I got to be honest. Not confident settling for 3, though, so we got to be aggressive here. We got to try to find the end zone, or at least get it to about the 6-yard line. Let's go ahead and do just that. We have somebody. It's John Mechie. Yes. Oh, my God. John Mechie. He's played great in this game, might I add. And he just got open. We had just enough time. Damon Sanders was able to let that route develop. And now we are in the driver's seat. Oh, my God. Nobody is on John Mechie there, but I don't care, because knowing me, I would somehow throw an interception. So let's just give it to Dom, which maybe I should have audibled it to John Mechie. Packers now call a timeout. Oh my God, I have never seen such a gaping hole in my life. Dom Fitzpatrick can stroll through, probably like he's walking through Central Park, and get into the end zone here. Oh my God, what a terrible defensive call by the Packers. I mean, I was going to be content if, not getting it, and having the Packers burn one more timeout, but that is probably going to be enough to push the Armadillos to 3-1 on the season. Wow, what a interesting, thrilling game. I think that we're going to be able to hold on barring something crazy. Going to take some kind of miracle, but Rodgers, king of Hail Marys, as we know, he's been doing this for a very long time. But it's going to be a draw play to Jones? Why? I know, I refuse to believe it, but it is. I mean, okay, I'm not mad at it, but that was a terrible call. So Packers coaches, very questionable, very sus with their play calls, but Packers are moving down the field here with relative ease, and they got our defense in some not so desirable formations, but it's going to be a QB keeper from Rodgers, and he does not fumble. Got to start taking some end zone shots, you figure, if you're Aaron Rodgers and these Packers, because time is not their friend right now. Just going to check it down to Jones. Jones already has one fumble and almost had another one there. That was a big hit laid out on him. But Packers now still trying to find the end zone, still trying to keep hope alive. Jason Verrett going to make sure that doesn't happen, and Packers going to call a timeout. Packers do score, so, I mean, they're going to have to get an onside kick, which I feel confident that they won't. But the fact that there's still a chance does not make me feel too confident. So as long as we can field this onside kick, we are going to get out of here by the skin of our nards. And this, hey, I'll tell you what. No, what? Oh, my God. DJ, get it together. I called the wrong kick formation. Luckily, I noticed that, and I called a timeout because that could have just been the downfall of my Madden career. But now we're in the right formation. So let's just field this thing. Get out of here with Titletown with the victory. Melvin McLeod, one hand scoops it. The rookie from Texas A&M. Just go down, brother. And that is going to do it right there. Man, oh freaking man, that game just might have had me have to go on blood pressure medication. But it was the start. That opening drive where we sacked Aaron Rodgers. We intercepted it. Had that drive not gone that way, I feel like this could have been a Packers W, but the drive did go that way, and we were able to do just enough to maintain our lead. So we improved to 3-1, 27-24 victory. Damon Sanders, no interceptions in this game, almost hit 300, 298 yards, and a 79% completion. Don Fitzpatrick carried the ball a lot of times, low average, but he did find the end zone twice, and he did have 83. Aaron Jones, 74, so pretty good game for him as well. Receiving, this is going to be interesting to see. T. Higgins looks like, you know, he had a great game, but he might be gone for a while. McCole Hardman stepped up. John Mechie played well, and also Bruce Joyner, he might be gone for a while as well. Sacks, we did have half of one for Robert Quinn and Jason Verrett. That was that first one of the game. And Greedy Williams had that interception. But after that drive, nothing. So thank God for that. But I am very scared to check the injury report because these next few games coming up, we might be severely undermanned. Got some upgrades here. Bruce Joyner going to get one. So, well, McCole Hardman, we'll go ahead and do him first. McCole Hardman, we are going to go playmaker because that's what he is. He is a playmaker and gets a lot of upgrades here. +1 to short route, medium route, catching. He goes up to a true 83 rated overall, so that is very good. Bruce Joyner going to get some upgrades as well, and we are going to go, let's go vertical threat. We'll get deep route running and release. Let's go vertical threat on him. That gets him up to a 78 true talent. He gets +1 to spec catch and catching traffic. I like that. Yeah, this is where it's very scary. 2 new injuries. Almost don't want to click on it, but we're going to have to. So Bruce Joyner, dislocated elbow, out 3 weeks. Ronnie Stanley going to come back next week. Jed Wills coming back soon as well. And T. Higgins, dislocated elbow, out 4 weeks. So our top 2 receivers gone for the next 3 to 4 games. T. Higgins was also hurt in the first game too. So, yeah, it's going to be a rocky road coming up here. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We pick up the victory today. Armadillos improve to 3-1 on the season. And we play our old pals, our favorite team, the Indianapolis Colts, next week. We have not beat them yet in this franchise. So I pray that we can do that next week. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, peace.